check schedule.
What I can basically do is just try to be here as long as I can, and then he'll wake you up when I have to tap out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was really planning on just a cat nap.
Did we slap on a BRB?
No, we are literally not BRBing.
Wow,
we're doing it live.
Alrighty.
Because we were a tiny bit behind, and
yeah, go for it.
I wanted to get started.
Go for it, my dude. I'm gonna go sit down behind tech couch and relieve this man of duty, let him sleep.
Where's the schedule?
There
it is.
2 hours after primary
Just open this with
2 hours should just tie me over till.
It's not a hard gig, but it's important.
That way you actually have the time to get sleep and get up.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Echoes happens,
All right.
happens, and then I'm back on for Hunters. I'm not on again until 5 p.m.
Sorry.
Good.
I'll leave my battery packet there if anyone needs
The
it.
more ball.
Yes, I'm gonna morb all over this game.
You're gonna morb?
Yeah.
He's
Nice.
gonna more.
We should tech big enough for putting down.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll wait here until.
Yeah.
Marriage
So,
returns.
hi everyone. This is Zero Mission. This is a retelling of the original Metroid, which we played less than 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than 12 hours ago now.
Somewhere around 12 hours ago. Well, no, because we started at noon, right? So it's
Yeah.
been about 15 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
that tracks.
timer on screen that is visible to you, the viewer, and is not visible to us, the marathon.
Yes. We don't
You
get
can
to see.
verify. Oh, I have an incentive. I have a lot of Metroid shirts. I have too many to just wear one every day during the event and then, have worn them all. Therefore, I have brought all of my Metroid shirts to this game.
Oh.
For $10, I will put on another Metroid shirt. I will not change shirts. I will put on another Metroid shirt.
And how many do you have, Mike?
About 13. So if we could get that added to the incentives list, and if we could clear out anything that no longer applies.
Yeah.
And also make sure that the title and game are updated. Another other Metroid shirt. It is possible to get doubles in this fight. I don't know how. There's a lot that I need to learn if I'm ever gonna, seriously speedrun this game. But instead, I'm just gonna, casually speedrun it every Metroid Marathon. How's that sound?
Do you get the long beam?
No.
Wow.
Of course not.
Hardcore.
If we raise $1,300 by the end of this game, I will get the long beam. You can also add that to our milestones.
I get the long beam every time I play this game.
God.
And is it once you get another beam upgrade like the ice beam, do you effectively just have the long beam, or is
No.
it still short?
It's still short
Oh my
if you
God.
don't get the long beam.
That's awful.
It's fine. That's all you need.
I don't like it.
Guess who's out of practice with this game? That's the theme
okay.
of this marathon.
Yep.
That'll be fine. There's nothing that hard in this speedrun. That's why I could do it. Chase me, bugs.
Are you gonna die?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the best the bug room has ever gone for me, but it's not the worst. In that I haven't died.
Okay, I believe you.
Timer still says 5:12. Excellent. So we've
15.
been going for 50. Look, there's a 5 there.
Keep the good times rolling.
Hopefully this will be a good time. I haven't speedrun this in a long time, and I was never...
3 years?
Even before that, honestly.
When was the last time you slow ran it?
At Zeldathon, when we were setting up, and I was like, you have Metroid Zero Mission on this Wii U? I'm playing it, and I got through about 60% of the game.
I really like your Zeldathon water bottle, by the way.
Thank you. We don't have Metroid Marathon themed water bottles yet because I haven't done that. Do we have the bathroom fan on for ventilation of this big enclosed space?
Maybe we should.
I don't know.
Why?
That would,
Ventilation? I don't know. Do we smell?
Oh,
Do I
are you
smell?
asking why it's on? Because I pressed the wrong button.
Is it audible?
No, but he's right next to it.
Oh, that's... Oh.
why are
I
you
could have
using-
sworn that was Sterling.
Why are you using your own Twitch account and not just typing in the Metroid Marathon?
Because
account?
this wasn't a tech question, it was a mech question. That's why I was confused when you said that, because I thought it was just in chat, so I thought someone was like, I know that you all tested and have all been masking, but you should put on the bathroom fan.
Because you smell.
Because you're smelly.
Because keyboard loud, don't let that stop you.
Is the keyboard audible? This microphone confuses.
Again,
and mildly
tech is the one
irritates.
saying keyboard is loud. So, no one else has complained.
Also, it's your keyboard.
Yeah.
If it's a complaint about how loud it is, change the keyboard. All right.
No, he likes
this
the
isn't part of the rap,
clacky.
but
I love the clacky.
I love being fast enough to get this.
Gotta go
Good
fast.
feeling.
Also, it doesn't take me that far off rap.
I feel like I should stay awake through Zero Mission at the very least, because if I go to sleep now, I might not push my sleep schedule out far enough to stay awake through.
I mean, this is only an hour game.
I know. That's why I feel like I should do this.
It's a little bit frustrating that this is my favorite Metroid game, and so I learned to speedrun it, and now it's one of the shortest games we do at this event, and it's like, but it's my favorite Metroid game.
That's because it's the perfect amount.
Why can't it take longer?
It's like when a series reaches a good conclusion and they decide not to milk it.
Oh, my favorite is when a series has an end. Looking at you, Stranger Things. You're on the way to not having a good end.
I found out that one of my coworkers is very into the Lord of the Rings, so I'm excited because I'm actually going to watch the Rings of Power because it seems cool. And I'm excited to have someone to like talk to it about who knows more, but not in like a pedantic way. It's going to be cool.
The 5th season of Stranger Things is supposed to be the last one.
Is it? I thought the 4th was supposed to be the last one.
No, I heard that the 5th season was going to be the last one, like definitively.
Alright, well, there's that.
Stranger Things Definitive Edition for the Wii U.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. We re-released it on the Switch.
You know what I think we should do next marathon? Play Dragon Quest XI. Start to finish.
That game is a whole marathon in and of itself.
That's what I'm saying.
Gosh. Do you want to
I don't
run
mean
and
as part
organize?
of. I don't mean as part of it. I just mean next marathon is it's oops all
Dragon
Quest. Oops only Dragon Quest.
Do you want to run and organize a Dragon Quest marathon?
No,
Because-
I want to steal yours.
But you can borrow the people.
Actually?
Including me.
That does sound very good. I want more people to have finished that game because, as Tim Rogers says, I hate to be a guy who says just give it 40 hours, man, but I am kind of being that guy saying just give it 200 hours, man.
That's a lot of hours to get to something before it gets
I don't
good.
have that amount of time in my life for a JRPG
It's not that it gets
anymore.
I'm
good.
not gonna live for another 200 hours.
It's not that it only gets good at that point. It's that, like, there's payoffs. It's good the whole time.
Okay. Well, that's a little different.
Yeah.
My biggest...
Well, mostly it's just because, like, in his stuff, he's like, this is the best game. And people are like, it seems like it's just a good RPG. And he's like, no, just wait. It becomes the best one. But it's already good.
That's fair. One of my biggest frustrations, someone once told me, like, Mike, you need to get into this... You need to get into this webcomic. And I can even remember, it was the webcomic, questionable content.
Was it Matt telling me that?
No. It was another friend of mine named Matt.
There's too many of them. At my work, CEO's husband, Matt. One of the directors, Matt. My boyfriend, Matt. I have to specify when I talk about weekend plans because everybody be like, wait, you're going out with the director? So, your friend Matt.
Tells me, you should read questionable content. I love it. The comic is pretty like well into its hundreds, maybe thousands of pages or issues or whatever you call them. I read about 100, and it's not funny and it's not interesting to me. And so I tell him, yeah, I gave it a shot. And he's like, oh yeah, you need to read like 500 chapters before it gets good.
That's what
I
people
was
say
like,
about One Piece.
that is too much investment before it gets good.
That's the One Piece argument.
I feel like that being the case is only acceptable for things like
make,
webcomics in which like the person is learning along the way. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people should read that. I'm saying there should be like it should be common, and a lot of people do, of like, I noticed that I got good at issue 200, so I'm gonna make essentially a bottle episode so that you don't have to watch my old stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a logical fallacy written out in Latin for...
Questionable
that
content
sort
is
of thing.
currently on 4,865 pages.
That's a lot of pages. That's a lot of nuts.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Connor.
No, I'm just saying we should have the argumentum ad one piecium. The logical fallacy wherein... I mean, sort of an extension of sunk cost.
Yeah. If it takes X number of iterations to get good, it's not good. And this is not to say that no
I've
one
never
can like questionable content.
I've never heard someone say that One Piece doesn't get good for a while. I've just heard that, like,
It's
It
That's
gets
what I
better.
heard.
yeah.
I heard you need to... Like,
Do you mean the
watch
manga or the show?
500
the show.
Both, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard it said about both.
Huh.
That you either need to read the first 500 chapters or watch the first 500 episodes before it really gets good.
Matt says that One Piece starts good.
Kuro Archon says...
You know what doesn't
yes.
start good? Young Justice.
I watched one episode of that, and it seemed okay.
The boys are nasty. We're on episode 4 and they're still nasty. If I wanted to deal with nasty boys, I would have stayed at my old job.
Fair. Looks
if I wanted to
looks
deal
at
with
all the
nasty
people
boys,
in your house this
I'd
weekend.
Become a Twitch streamer.
That's true. If I did
We don't
want to
need
deal
that
with
set
nasty
here.
boys, I would have made my own Twitch stream by now.
Started a
Should've
OnlyFans.
trusted.
I could deal with that. They'd pay me.
That's true.
You don't have
Well,
to.
you can get paid for the Twitch stream too.
That's
and
true. I could have a subscriber only
honestly, show
chat.
less.
Also, I mentioned before it's fine for you to eat your Indian food.
Mm-hmm.
I require one price. What are you eating?
So I got Indian food earlier, and I got what I always get from this place, which is shrimp shakuti. I am assuming pronunciation. It starts with an X. Which is a coconut curry soup with shrimp that is fantastic and very good, and I always get that with a coconut naan to dip in it. And
Coconut naan.
so it's just got coconut inside it.
Interesting.
I would have offered you some, but I just finished it.
No, that's,
And then I get to eat some samosas, which I didn't see the dipping sauce that usually comes with them, so I'm just dipping it in there. And also, if you are hungry, you can have that final samosa if you want.
no, that's fine.
Okay, they're really good.
Should be plenty of missiles if I don't screw up this fight. So, time to screw up this fight.
Kuro has asked if being nasty as a boy is a rule of nature, and no, it is not. I'll not get into nature versus nurture and toxic masculinity right now, but suffice it to say, in Young Justice specifically, they all have angsty teenage boy energy, and it should have been resolved a lot earlier, which makes me think that they're going to be like this the whole show.
See, that's the reason why I dropped Tales of the Abyss, but then I was told that the main character does stop being an angsty teenage boy at some point. And at that point, I was sort of slipping out of my willingness to play JRPGs, so I said, I don't care.
If it helps understand my threshold, like, I'm going to talk about Avatar The Last Airbender, because everybody does, because it's good. So in Avatar The Last Airbender, it is 3 seasons of show.
Yep.
Sokka starts off as a misogynist. He fixes that in season 1, but he's also not everyone is like him. He is one character. Zuko is a bad boy. He is a bad man. He is doing bad things, but he's also... There's not 5 carbon copies of him. Watching Young Justice, you have Aqualad, who is a nice, respectful boy, and is doing his best. You have Speedy, who feels like a college kid hanging out with, like, freshman in high school, and he is nasty, and he doesn't want to be here, so much so that he's not even in the episode in which they figure out their group dynamic, which tells me that when he comes back, they're gonna have to refigure it out again, and I already watched that. I don't want to watch it again. Kid Flash, who seems chill, but is becoming less chill because he is getting angsty by proxy. Robin, specifically Damien. Damien is a bad child. This is canon. And then there is Miss Martian, who is nice and being weird and a Martian, and they're all a little too snippy with her. It doesn't make sense for their characters. It feels like the writing is just, boy does not get along with girl. And then there's Superboy, who is allowed to be a jerk because he is literally a clone who was raised by evil, mind-bending people. So he's fine. He's at like a 10, but the boys are at like an 8. They should not be at an 8. So, that's where we're at.
Bye-bye.
Fascinating breakdown of injustice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
We're gonna try episode 5, because episode 5 is a super in episode, so they might start going somewhere. But right now it's just been, man, aren't these children bad at working together? And I'm like, I don't need to watch this.
I am.
Superboy is 3 months old, Matt, you're right.
30 or 40 years old, and I do not need this. To quote the great Master Shake.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Super missiles.
I feel like getting these missiles as well. I don't know why. They're right here.
So you don't do the trick to get early super missiles?
This is the trick to get early. Well, this isn't the trick to get early super missiles, but these are early super missiles.
Am I thinking about early power bombs?
I don't think you can get early power bombs.
Is that
that's
weird
bad.
shine sparking bit?
No, that's super missiles, but this is earlier than that because I don't have speed booster and I have super missiles.
I have one complaint about my food.
Yeah?
The first time I got this, it was, there was no, like, tail shell on the shrimp.
Mhm.
Every time since, there are tail shells. This is not a finger food, so it's tricky, because there's still meat in there, and I want to eat them, but I don't want to deal with it.
This game is butt purple than I remembered. Thank you, Buttspot.
Thank you, Buttspot.
The best one he's had today has been the wave butter.
The wave butter.
That's just like when you get whipped Philadelphia cream cheese.
That's wave butter.
It's wave butter. Or, no, wave butter is the wax you put on your surfboards. It's wave butter.
Ooh.
Non-dairy wave butter alternative.
I forgot. Which button is that? That's okay. It's not really okay. Hold on. Controller settings. I want this button to be select.
Why?
That's just how he likes it.
And I also want
He's from a
this
different
button.
time.
This button to be select.
Why?
No, not menu.
What if all the buttons were select? This is the question Ganon11 asks.
Because I want to be able to switch missiles and super missiles easier than reaching over to select. Ow.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, that's better.
I will say I've been enjoying the couch standard of someone makes a funny noise, everyone else makes the same funny noise.
Well, yeah, you got to make sure it was a funny noise.
It's like we're little prairie dogs, just meep, 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 meep. Just signaling.
How is it that these two are the ones I didn't kill? The only ones that can interfere with me are the ones that I didn't kill. Now it's okay for us to drop.
Hooray! Crate time?
No.
No, not.
You don't kill Kraid first.
I forget.
Right?
You don't know
forget
what
where the
Connor
bosses
does.
are.
Maybe he kills Kraid
I
first.
forget what the bosses are, man.
This is
My boss
Ridley's
is at her
lair.
house.
Oh, we're doing Ridley first. We're doing reverse boss order.
We're doing reverse the first two bosses order.
It's time to do Dad Killer.
Again.
Ooh.
It's
thought
that
of a-
Resident Evil basement trumpet.
I thought of a creepy pasta hot take headcanon thing for why Ridley isn't everything. Because I remember one time expressing the fact that it feels like it cheapens the fact of how important Ridley is to her that he just keeps coming back. He's not really there. These are her having hallucinations. He's only really there twice.
This one's real. The one. At
But what if it's not?
The one in Samus Returns, I could believe that being a hallucination. Meta Ridley is a robot. The one at the end of Zero Mission is a robot.
Mm-hmm. The Fusion one was an X-Parasite.
Which is
The
not
Fusion-
Meta Ridley,
right.
it's Mecha Ridley.
Well, the Fusion one was an X-Parasite, but even the thing that the X-Parasite copied wasn't the original Ridley, it was the lab-grown one from Other M. Not the real Ridley. The one in Other M, also not the real Ridley.
By the way, bye Ridley.
Bye,
Bye, Ridley.
So yeah, so those ones aren't real. Super Ridley, is he real?
I'm moving this Wii because it's very close to the
No.
mic.
Is Metroid Prime 3 Ridley real? Omega Ridley.
No, he's pixels on a screen.
Well,
Hold
okay,
on, my
no,
immersion.
No, wait a minute.
Pixel on a screen. I
Well-
hate you. You killed me.
In the start of Metroid Prime 3, it's still Meta Ridley, right?
Your voice is like a scream.
Yes.
And then the Meta Ridley gets infected by Phazon?
I traveled through the galaxy to your pirate base.
Infected implies like a lack of intention.
That's true.
Matt missed the entire Ridley fight because he was
Right,
typing
okay.
a Twitch message.
Hey,
That's how quick it was.
When we get to Kraid, don't blink.
Kuro has a good point. Super Ridley has to be real. Who else stole the baby?
Ooh.
Okay.
Traffickers.
So
Oh,
Metroid 1 and Super Ridleys are definitely real, like the genuine article. Where else is Ridley show up? He doesn't show up in Hunters. He doesn't, he has the good decency to stay the hell out of Dread.
spoilers.
That was nice.
Yeah.
We should make a real to fake Ridley graphic. It could be one of our go-betweens for next year. What were you gonna say?
So our marathon mascot is a boss in this game that normally you skip if you're trying to go as fast as possible. For the sake of the marathon, I'm going to fight him.
Thank you. We love consistency.
Not Doofy Bug.
Oh, I forgot that this was the Doofy Bug game.
It is. It is in fact the only game in which the Doofy Bug appears.
See, that's what I like. Someone who knows how to die. Why does
Stop-
it say Ridley?
Stop putting Ridley in games. Start putting Doofy Bug in games.
Or even just give us different Doofy bugs. There's more than one bug in the world.
They gave us moths in Prime 2.
And there were those kind of wasp things in Fusion.
Oh yeah, key hunters.
See, I told you it was a Kingdom Hearts game.
Wait, what? Oh.
There was a thing called Ceres, which made me, it felt like a Final Fantasy name because it sounds kind of like
There's the
Eris.
Doofy Bug.
There he is.
Yes.
Woo-doo, woo-doo, boo, 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 boo.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Doofy.
That I was gonna do that fight earlier, but that fight goes so much faster when you have any amount of super missiles.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we have super missiles,
Yay.
which means we could continue to explore the rest of Ridley's Lair, but we don't actually need to be here anymore. Doofy Bug was just extra.
Every time that it says save room, I don't read it as like the room where you save. I read it as an order of like save room for someone. More people are coming.
Oh yeah.
Mark donated $100.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Can someone
Yep.
use this device?
Is that our Mark?
Probably.
Yeah, just go over to the
Yeah.
donation readout tab, the first one.
It's Node CG dashboard.
Mark says, before I sleep, please distribute this evenly against every form of cheese on the slim.
Thank you, Mark. So
All
Mark
right.
must have just gotten to the hotel.
Does that also include extra cheese? I'm gonna
Every
assume,
form of
Every
cheese.
form
I'm gonna
of
assume,
cheese.
Yeah.
33.33.
Distribute it evenly like an
Against-
estate.
Against cheese. So there's, there's 4 here.
Oh, right.
Because there's cheese,
Extra cheese
feta,
and feta.
ricotta, and extra. So $25 against all of those. That is 40 against cheese, which takes it off. That is 25 against. Wait, what?
These bubble things remind
Oh
me of
no, that's now up to $35
the
against.
green zone in Hollow Knight.
Ooh, Green Path? So I need to share a frustration of mine about Zelda. I know this is a Metroid marathon, but I've
Go
been
for
playing a lot of Zelda lately.
I
and
was
my
talking about Fleabag earlier. You're fine.
And my name
Oh,
is
God,
Ganon11, so I kind of think about. There's an enemy in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time that is shaped like a bubble,
Yes.
that bounces around like a bubble,
Yes.
and when you defeat them, they pop like a bubble.
Like, are we talking about choo-choos?
No.
Okay.
In
Oh,
fact,
you said Ocarina.
In fact, would you like to guess what these enemies are called?
Well, in Ocarina?
Yes.
I'm racking my brain. I don't... Oh! Are they in the Fish Boy?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Let me
Wait,
give you.
are they called boxes?
No. Let me give you a hint. There is an enemy type in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time called Bubble.
Oh yeah.
Are they likes?
They are not likes, although likes are in that game.
Yes, I do remember those. They look like little Oh, what's the sea cucumber? Sea cucumbers.
So they're
Orbs.
you're not
I
going to
can
guess
give you
their
a
name
longer
because their name is
USB
nothing to do
Mr.
with Bubbles.
Johnson. Wait, what?
Matt, I can give you a longer USB-C cable if you want.
Look, he's on his little feet.
Their name is Shabam. They are not named Bubbles, despite being enemies
I
that
forgot.
look like Bubbles and act like Bubbles.
Are the things that are bubbles acting like bombs?
No,
Okay.
they are flaming
My
skulls
groove.
that fly around.
Hey,
and
I
Brian.
forgot
attack
those
you.
were called bubbles.
Brian, what are you doing
Yes,
up
they're-
at 3:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
Night crew!
Brian, go to bed. Oh,
Brian,
that's right.
do what you
you're
want.
Out of country.
Brian, stay up.
Slench update for everyone. All forms of cheese except feta have been removed.
Because
this
feta is too powerful. Oh wait, I can get Variasuit. I'll get Variasuit.
There was a rock in this zone.
There's also currently no sauce, so what we have right now
Is a flatbread.
is a pizza crust with feta cheese.
Oh, I like those mushrooms.
Let me see. Mushrooms,
More mushrooms.
olives,
Alright, I have
onions,
spring ball.
and thin crust and jalapenos.
If those onions
so
were caramelized, this could work.
it could almost be something. It's like
It needs at least a pesto, though.
Hmm.
Which I don't think was an option for this place.
No.
Which is a shame. I do love a pesto sauce.
So what we're dealing with right now is like a pita.
Yes.
A Greek pita. It has feta. It has olives. It's
The funny thing is, there is another restaurant, which is a Turkish restaurant, and they have things that are referred to as Turkish pizza there, which are just like little folded flatbreads.
yeah.
Which is kind of what we've made. Are you just waiting for it to die?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
they get
have
it.
to do
That's nice.
They do it for you.
Kind little mites. Oh,
Except they also start eating you.
fair. I'm tasty. I get it.
You're a real snack.
Thank you. I know.
I think I'm getting this just because there's an energy tank nearby, and I want extra health because I'm bad at this game.
Oh, do you have to bring them over to get this one, or are they
Yeah.
already over?
Yeah.
Some of them are already over here. Those are
Okay.
the ones that heal them.
Bowl.
So yeah, we with just a little more effort, we could be ordering
Bread.
bread.
Metroid bread.
Just bread. That's all.
I am
need-
excited to see if we get a phone call. Because I'm assuming that we're putting this order in online, right?
Yeah.
I want to know, I want to see if we put in this weird order and they just go, hi. Is this the order for redacted location?
Is this the order for Metroid Marathon?
Did you mean to put Jack on there? Because it's just bread. Like, yes.
Yeah, man. Just give me a cooked pizza dough.
Yeah, just give me bread
That's
and then
all.
2 normal pizzas next to it.
That's a
Okay.
$22 donation from Final Jazz.
That is a
Thank you so
$22
much.
donation. Thank you, Final Jazz. No message.
No message.
Thanks, Final Jazz. I bet they're here
Oh,
in
I
support of the
have to go to-
saxophone.
The saxophone.
Yeah. Could I get no pizza?
Can I acquire
And Brian says hype for Metroid Marathon Berlin.
Oh, that's good. That's really good, Brian.
That worked. I get to take a shortcut.
Cool.
It saves me 30 seconds.
We love
Bad.
saving 30 seconds.
Metroid Merit Lodge.
I don't get that.
I don't know what that is.
Explain your joke so it's funny again.
But do it from chat or come over here so that people can hear you.
Not having a mic at Tech is just reminding me of, I don't remember which marathon it was, but when we were back at Talon.
I
And
recognize that
Skeleton
name
Crew
as
was
somebody
just me and
In
Sterling.
the KI community played Idol for a while. Oh, it's a magic.
Or maybe
card.
it was just me and Adam. But it was just me on Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when we had the Uwu guy. and we had the snowball mic on Tech. And it was a wild time.
Man, I remember that. No one remembered to unmute that mic to talk. So like 75% of what Tech tried to say into the microphone was still lost to the ages.
Over the evening, over Skeleton Crew, I think I got pretty good. I think I just
Excellent.
didn't unmute it because it was just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the Skeleton Crew.
Just the night crew.
With a lot of strained eyes, just the two of us. Working late into the night, just the
What did I
two
put
of
getting
us.
long beam at?
You and I.
Because that incentive is...
It was like $1,300.
Okay, so we did not make it because we're about to pass the time when it's reasonable for me to get the long beam.
I will say I very much
Somebody-
enjoy what is happening in chat right now because
Somebody
Matt has...
donated $30.
Oh, great, you want to go for it? Who are they? What did they say?
No, we're saying people need to donate that. if they'd
Oh,
like
I
me to
see. I
acquire
thought you were
full beam.
stating someone has donated $30.
No.
Make
Um,
Mike get the long beam.
But in chat, Matt has explained that was a joke for him and Brian, to which Brian then says, I just like the immediate payoff on that.
Actually, oh, I guess it's too late.
Well, you're locked in.
Yay, shirts. Good job, Tyler.
Did I already miss the blink and you miss a crate?
Oh wait, how many shirts? Can you hand me my backpack?
Well, we've gotten...
I'm gonna do one shirt per donation because I'm not putting on every shirt I own.
Yeah, I think
for
that means
the 2
then we've gotten
donations.
the 3 donations, so...
Meredith, would you like to pick 2 random shirts?
Yes.
Well, we've gotten 3 donations since you started.
Would you like to pick a 3rd random shirt? Alright, so first of all, let me show off this shirt. Fortress Planet Zebus, it's a cool shirt. The morph
a
ball
cool
is
shirt.
also the eye of Mother Brain.
That's a cool
Excellent. Next shirt to go on.
shirt. Is this Dungeons and Dragons and Diners and Dragons and Dives? Or...
No. Dungeons and Dragons, I've never heard of that game. This is Pirates and Planets, which is...
Very nice.
This game requires no game board because the action takes place on the player's television screen, with planetary adventures that include aliens, armor, and power-ups. Ideal for beginning to intermediate players ages 10 and up.
Nice.
What's the next shirt?
This one.
This one is not technically a Metroid shirt, but it's from the first MagFest I went to.
It looks
which
Metroid.
is
It's-
Metroid themed.
Yeah,
So,
it's
it
got
counts.
the Super Metroid ending logo, but it's an M instead of an S.
I'm probably going to wear my MagFest shirt later this weekend. I got the Kirby one.
I think I got the Kirby one, and that's the MagFest that I was sick the whole time, and then they yelled at me for being sick the whole time because I volunteered. Alright, and the last shirt that I'll put on until more donations.
Looks like an egg.
Really, I'm just stalling for people to donate more to get the long beam, because once I go into Turian, it's the point of no return.
Oh, this looks like a Skyrim. Is it
It's-
supposed to?
I
Or is it just cool?
don't know
Sorry.
if it's intentionally modeling anything. It's just it's Samus.
I'm sorry,
Fighting-
but did you
Wait,
kill
she's
Kraid? Because I don't think you did.
Oh, yeah, she's in the bottom.
I haven't killed Kraid, guys. There's so much time. There's so much time left.
Yeah,
on
that's
this
what I said. You
incentive.
said, did we miss it? And I went, oh, did you forget to kill Kraid? And then you went, T-shirts!
T-shirts.
Are you going to keep all those on? You're going to get so warm.
Once I put all of them on, the incentive will become $5 to take a shirt off.
Oh. Sassy.
And yes, I have become warm already.
Yeah,
so
like
brave.
it's
You're
usually we have a temperature in here.
Okay, good.
And the soft boxes have made I don't mean a thermostat, I mean a thermometer.
What's the temperature?
It is currently 72 degrees.
Yeah,
It is
that's okay.
usually about 65 down here.
Too many
The
people-
lights are doing that.
Too many people breathing.
Yep.
There's a computer
People,
running,
computers, and
pumping out
lights.
air.
I'm a computer.
Well, these are LEDs. They shouldn't be putting out that much heat.
I don't know. The theater kid in me assumes that if there's a light on me, I'm warm.
Yeah, no, that's not how LEDs work.
Well, then I've been Pavloved into it, and I feel warm regardless.
So yeah, we need to kill Kraid. I forgot about that. That's an important
I'm off
step
to
of
kill
this
Kraid.
I
game.
forgot Craig.
Well, look, when you see how quickly the Kraid fight goes, you'll understand.
Oh, yeah, no, like you mentioned, and I believe you because it takes what, like 3 super missiles or something?
I thought you were gonna say
4.
3 seconds.
That too. It takes less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you add
there's a face
the
in the wall.
cutscene of him showing up and being angry.
Kraid.
$3
It says, why are you in my
kill
film?
Craig. Thanks.
Also, if you're trying to go super fast, this is where you do a skip called the acid worm skip. But I've developed a new technique. It's called skipping the acid worm skip. Because I need to kill the acid worm.
I love this crab. Got
Crab.
big eyes.
Crab.
Crab. There's many crabs.
Ugh.
It's
I keep
goopy.
trying to wall jump with the D-pad,
Oh.
and I'm very bad at it. I know that makes me not a real Metroid gamer.
Not a real gamer.
I'm also not a real gamer.
Not a real pro gamer.
I made jokes about how I was a casual in my one-on-one, but because my boss is also not a gamer, that didn't really land. Instead, it was just pleasant small talk. Because I couldn't say things like, yeah, I don't have a chair that looks like Reaper, so I'm not a real gamer. Because she would have been like, who's Reaper?
Nice message.
Reaper and Gamer Sonic, designed for gamers. I was talking to Matt the other day about the Sonic games, because we were just lying in bed, and it was just one of those things of, like, your brain doesn't shut off, and I was just like, I'm going to talk again about the casting in Sonic, because I was just sitting there, and I just remembered, oh yeah, Tails is just Tails, which makes me angry every time that everybody else isn't just the same people, and what I said was, like, I would honestly love it if everyone was the same, but the only celebrity cast they did was Shadow, and Shadow is Idris Elba. That would be funny to me.
That'll be good.
Instead, I was just like, man, Idris Elba sure is doing a good job with what he can, but I don't want him here.
I heard that movie was good. The second one.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it because I don't watch movies. Although I might if MoviePass truly does return.
Well, the one
Have you heard
movie
my-
pass fan is here today.
Have you heard my opinions on the guy who is Sonic in the movies and the vibe that he gives Sonic that I don't like?
Ben Schwartz?
I have not.
Sonic is supposed to be a cool, maybe sometimes rude teen. By being Ben Schwartz, he's just a man-child. So he just sounds like some jerk in college, and I don't like that. It colors my opinion of him and how he acts in the movie. Especially because he is very clearly a child in it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not good. Sonic Boom is good. People like the show. Just get them.
Whee!
Fake lava.
Tall way.
Flava.
Flava.
Fake
My favorite type of bean.
Flava beans.
lava bean.
Flava beans.
Man, there's so many types of beans.
Mm-hmm. Don't get Matt started.
There's at least 3 types of beans.
I'll raise you 5.
There can't be 5 types of
Maybe
beans.
even-
That's absurd.
6. There's a myriad of beans.
A smorgasbord of
Like
beans.
count- Or lentils? Do they count as legumes? Or is that...
Lentils are a grain, I'm pretty
They're
sure.
a grain?
I've collected so many extra missiles. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be going fast. Did you say gaming?
Gaming.
I'm gaming.
Pro gaming.
No, this is specifically non-pro gaming, it's charity. It's like the Olympics.
Okay, that didn't go as smoothly as it's gone before, but that's fine. We'll do another safety save.
Panic save.
Who's panicking?
Samus.
Who's panicking?
Riddler.
Ridley's not doing anything anymore.
Great.
Kraid about to be panicking. All right, the next room has Kraid, so when he appears, I want everyone to say hi, Kraid.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi,
Kraid. Ah! Ah!
Oh my god.
He screwed it up.
You so screwed it up.
It's fine. Ah! Everything
You've
is.
forgotten how to fight Kraid the legit way.
I forgot about his awful little belly buttons.
Bye, Kraid.
Bye,
Bye,
Kraid.
Kraid.
Didn't go.
He got to
I'm-
live for a while.
You know,
You
showed
showed him some mercy.
I was debating making fun of Adam for talking about how the controller was screwing him up during Super and whatnot.
My uncle works at Nintendo. This controller's broken.
The controller's not great.
You know, I'm amazed that Nintendo still hasn't put Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games on the Switch. Like
As I
legitimately.
always say, Nintendo hates it when you buy their games.
They really do. And they also hate it when you pirate their games, so it's not really a great
Nintendo is just a
situation to have.
wrathful company.
Nintendo is a front. They don't actually want you to enjoy video games.
They want to make new games. Except then they keep remaking old games.
Nintendo is like your friend who has a new hobby every week.
Mm.
This is... yeah, too far.
But then they will have a bunch of new ones, and then they'll go back to one they had previously done, but it was the worst one. They'll be like, oh, I'm picking some back up. And you'll be like, oh, is it crochet? And you're like, no, it's macaroni art. You're like, great.
Yay!
Love that for you. I hope you feel fulfilled.
I mean, I wonder if Nintendo wants to return to making Hanafuda
Whoa!
cards.
Into what?
Hanafuda cards.
They could have Princess Peach on them.
I think they do have a set with Princess Peach on.
They did a Club Nintendo award on the cards a long time ago. They were all themed.
Matt says Nintendo just wants to make little plastic figures of people, but people keep buying their video games. Like how Blizzard just wants to make a movie, but they gotta fund it with video games.
Yeah.
I wish Blizzard wasn't.
And then
terrible.
Riot just went ahead and did that.
With Arcane.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
apparently.
I need to watch Arcane.
It's great. I missed what you said before that.
I wish Blizzard wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
I wish a lot of things were terrible.
Oh, that's enough to reach it. Look at that. Alright, we have so many energy tanks beyond what we need that I'm no longer afraid of the end of this game. Now, when we enter Turian, that is the cutoff for the long beam incentive. Which is in approximately 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you're hearing this,
It
if
is-
you would like me to put on another shirt, if you would like to influence our pizza, if you would like me to get a long bean,
We should make t-shirts called Pizza Influencer. I saw a very good t-shirt that was it said I out Pizza the Hut and then in smaller, and now the CIA is trying to assassinate me.
You guys see Papa John's Reckoning? The
Again?
well, no, the gigantic truck of Alfredo sauce.
I didn't realize
And-
that was them.
And the other gigantic truck of tomatoes.
oh boy.
It wasn't Papa John. No, it's just Papa John went on the record saying that there would be, quote, be a reckoning
Oh.
a while ago when he was talking about like eating what was it, like 30 pizzas a day or something?
Yes.
Something crazy like that.
And he was visibly sweating in
Yeah.
the interview.
Yeah.
I remember seeing stills from it.
Yeah, that's when he talked about there being a reckoning, and now we didn't heed his warning, so Alfredo sauce will be spilled.
40
Alfredo,
pizzas in 30
his
days. That's a lot
sauce.
of pizza.
40 pizza. That was it. 40 pizzas in 30 days.
So anyway, there's these creatures called Metroids.
What?
Oh, you're kidding me.
Are they these pointy jellyfish?
They are a little pointy. Why are they pointy?
They got
Why do
teeth.
they have teeths?
The better to eat you with, my dear. No further questions?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Understood.
Yeah,
Get in my belly.
We've ship has sailed on the long beam.
Yep.
Oh no, the Cheerio.
Spaghetti.
You got hit by
Uh-oh.
the Skedio. Fruit Loop.
Yeah, they're gonna hit me a lot. That's why I got the variant suit. That's
Oh
fine.
no, he eaten.
Get off
He
me.
chompa. He hungry. He ate all his food already.
We're fine. Everything is fine.
It's fine.
I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Also, I'm not panicking. Ah.
Sounds like panicking to me, bro.
It's just been a while, okay?
It's been a while since I played Samus. It's been a while since I shot a Metroid. And I don't want Adam to see me, 'cause I don't think that he's
We just-
really dead.
We just changed songs
Yes!
to a song I know.
You don't know, and I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand.
No, that's the song I do know.
That was the first one.
Was it?
Wait, hold on, no. What was I? What did I even say? What
It's
came
been
out
a
of my
while.
mouth? Oh, I think that might be a Nickelback. I don't remember. It's just, and it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a Nickelback song.
Alright, we need to farm soup missiles.
Soup?
Soup.
Or Metroid?
It's always Metroid. It's never soup.
I'm at
tired of
Metroid.
this.
Why aren't you at Soup?
You're just gonna give me regular missiles for a while, aren't you?
Yeah, until you're full on red.
Oh! Super missiles.
Until you're all full up.
I have a lot of missiles. I'm understanding why they don't collect a lot of extra missiles when going fast. Give me the soups! I can't believe I've only gotten one super missile drop.
I can.
Now I'm full on missiles and I'm full on health, so give me soup missiles. I'm not full on health.
Are those like soup dumplings? Like they explode and there was soup inside?
Yes.
It's been a while, might have been from Stained, but really, are they even worth differentiating from Nickelback?
What about Penny Front?
No.
What about Pennyfront?
I think they were touring with like Sixpence None the Richer.
Who had that one song?
Mm-hmm. I gotta step away.
Butt Ape.
Hey!
Evo Butter. Evo Measure. Evo Tech.
Butt tape.
Butt tape. Plenty of missiles.
Oh, I remember the reason why I had switched to another song is because I couldn't remember the next words to "It's Been a While," and I've remembered them. And it's been a while since I held my head up high. That's it.
Thank you.
It's been a while since I've said I'm sorry.
You should do it again.
And it's been a while since I've seen Mother Brain.
You can do that? This is ridiculous.
It was Stained, you're right.
It wasn't me who pointed that. It was Kuro Archon. But again,
Good
like I
job.
said, are they even worth differentiating from Nickelback?
I think they are because they didn't get memed.
Yeah, that's a good way to fight Mother Brain. Oh, I didn't get a speed boost.
Murmur.
No.
It's okay. I never use the speed boost well anyway.
Thanks, Mother Brain.
Thanks, Mom.
Ah! We're
Oh
fine.
my god.
Kuro had a much better lyric, which was, "It's been a while since I shot a brain in the eye."
It, you know, it's been a while for me as well, but now it's very recent. It happens a lot in this game and in Nintendo games in general.
In the
Yeah.
words of Hank Green, your eyes is basically your brain.
Wise words. Wiser words have never been spoken.
For context, there's
How
a
many
tick-
mother brains are
I don't
there?
want context.
No, I think you do, because it's wild.
Canonically, like 2. There's like 2 mother brains?
There's mother and brain, and there's mother-in-law
But
brain.
then there's also the synthetic ones both in Metroid Prime 3 and in Metroid Dread.
Those are aunties.
Yeah.
Also,
They
they do make Mother Brain in Other M.
The auntie units.
No,
Wait, did you say Other M?
That's a
No,
girl.
I said Prime
That's
3. I
different.
forgot that there was a mother brain
In Other M.
in.
Yeah.
We just can't stop making big old brain computers.
Look,
Yeah.
we made computers,
Brumputers.
and then we used computers to understand the brain, and now we use the brain to understand the computers, and it keeps feeding itself. Speaking of feeding ourselves, we're designing a pizza through your donations to Direct Relief.
Oh, she got shot.
We're fine. We're fine.
Crash.
It'll buff out.
Scott got to get one of those suctiony things.
It'll butt out.
The undenters.
Yeah. I saw a video of someone essentially had their friend on one side of the bumper pushing to just pop it out. It worked.
Like the inside of the bumper?
Like it was on the back where you can kind of like just pop in.
Okay.
And they had that in like a plunger.
I mean,
Ugh.
if it's stupid, but it works.
Yeah.
It wasn't stupid.
Nope. So the context on the eyeballs being basically your brain, there's a TikTok going around saying that like morticians know when they're working on hairstylists because they find a bunch of hair behind their eyes. And just wait, because it's not real. Someone was like, "Oh my god, how much hair do I have behind my eyes?" And Hank Green and Stitch, and he was like, "All right, this sounded a little suspicious to me, because first off, morticians don't take your eyes out. How would they know? They just close them. If anything, they glue your eyes. They're not messing with your eyes. Where would they even find that?" And second, here is the worst picture ever, and it's like just a brain with some eyes. And he's like, "Your brain is basically your eyes. There's no room back there. It's all optic nerve. So like the most they could get is like up here on top, but that's a dead end. So basically, there's no hair in your eyes. That's great, I guess." I just love
this. Good news.
I just love the phrase, "Your brain is basically your eyes."
Oh boy.
They're so fast.
That's why I heal and save.
How did you even get caught so soon?
Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Are we in the middle or the end?
We're nearing the end.
Please go find the art of Zoot Suit Samus
Okay.
Zoot Suit Samus! Samus!
and post it in chat.
Also, I didn't get caught there. And
Oh, this
I
is
normally
good.
Get caught there, so hype for that.
Oh, none of these are the image I was thinking of. There's one that's like the various suit, but it has a Zoot Suit on top of it. But most of these are just like Zero Suit Samus in a Zoot Suit.
I mean, there's one that's just orange. Is that the one you're thinking of?
No, it's like full armor Samus, but also with a Zoot Suit on.
That's a good image, though. The one I saw briefly on your phone.
Mm.
I will save again.
Not a zoot suit, but is that it?
It's closer.
I love the pauldron spikes ripping through the suit.
Oh, gosh. Dang it.
I also wish we had a couple more pixels so that Samus's eyes weren't just blue dots hanging out in the middle of
It
her
happened.
face.
What?
The one that doesn't
The
belong.
fox? Yeah. No, I know.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot find this.
A phone just passed in front of me, and an image was discussed, and I didn't see it. And I don't
You
know if I
don't-
want to see
you
it or
I
don't.
not.
want to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, your life is better off.
This suitless section is going better than most of my suitless sections have ever gone. What does that say about practicing your game?
Hey, question for the couch.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Polygon videos?
Occasionally.
Did you watch Brian David Gilbert videos?
I specifically watched a handful of
the
Brian David
coworker I
Gilbert.
bought this house from went to middle school with him.
Nice.
Really?
Yep.
That makes sense given his video about Old Bay.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot.
You messed
This
it
coworker
up.
is also surprised at how warm the basement is. She's like, it never got that warm.
You never
Yeah,
had this many...
A gigantic computer running a capture card and a 72-hour stream is gonna get kind of hot.
Does VOD stand for video on demand?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. I love being a boomer.
We're solidly millennials.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I'm not, technically.
Really?
I'm
Are
like
you?
right on the cusp. I'm 95.
You're too young?
Right.
I'm like almost too young.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes people are like, it starts in like 96, and some people are like, it starts in 94. So technically, I could be one of those people on the internet who calls myself a zillennial, but I don't think that makes sense because, as I have expressed to people before, I had seen a very good video in which someone was talking about like growing up with video games and how older people didn't, and someone of the same age was like, no, we just couldn't afford them, thank you. And I feel like because of like
that was a thing.
the school system and stuff, I was like, no, I had the same thing that people 5 years older than me did because the school didn't have a bunch of money and I had a cord phone and I know what dial-up is.
I'm learning so many things.
About this game?
Yeah. I had no idea you could do that.
Yep.
That drop. Great.
A lot easier to access when you haven't been caught.
Yeah, I imagine.
Bzz, bzz. And now you understand why I'm saving every time I get to one of these, because it only takes one slip up to be like, oh, well, I guess I'm dying.
Yeah, I've been there.
A bubble. I wonder if
No,
there's a skull inside.
It's a spotlight, actually.
A bubble of light.
I'm flailing.
I noticed. Woo! Woo!
Oh boy, we'll take the slow route.
Yep, do it legit. Do it live. You can still escape this.
Ah!
This is one of the harder spots to elude.
I guess, yeah, if you just sick them and then come up here.
Yeah.
All
Woo!
part of the plan.
That sort of leveling
Ah!
is
Oh!
not intended by the developers. That's the thing of it. There's a much harder way that the developers intend for you to.
I love this Chozo with a
Bye-bye.
crown.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do.
Do you
I
like
always-
Chozo
I always forget
hieroglyphics?
that.
I like it because these hieroglyphics are so Christian. Just an eyeball.
It's Japan for you. Just fascinated with Christianity.
I mean, it's fascinating. It took over the world.
If it sees your foot, does it go
Yes.
off? Yeah.
It goes, that's a girl foot!
That doesn't look like a lobster foot.
Because lobster feet look like little barred shoes.
Oh no. Mandatory escape. You could have avoided detection in like 3 different places now.
Yeah.
I do love watching them crawl.
Hi,
Oh,
Powerbomb.
he's lounging! God! Ugh. He looks like an evil director who is ambushed.
I will save.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
This makes you feel.
Save your progress. Something I will know, because I did just have to look at a lot of images of people drawing Samus very sexy. Pixel Samus isn't that curvy. Just saying.
There's a lot of imagination.
Mm.
And also,
Also-
some of the larger images
And
do.
Sprite Samus isn't curvy either.
Yeah.
She's just buxom. But nope, nobody wants to draw a muscular queen.
Well, she's fairly curvy in that, like, the cutscene where she's crash landed.
She's wearing high-waisted undies. Those make everyone look curvy.
Alright.
being silly, but you are correct.
It's fine. No one panic.
When do
They
we
can
panic?
see you.
You can panic when I have 2 less energy tanks.
Okay.
This is very funny image.
Yeah, it's this part of the game is a bit silly. Just a bit. Yeah, this is the part where I think getting caught might actually be the worst. I do not like it personally.
We made it past the difficult part. We're fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do that. They just give up.
Look, they lack object permanence.
They're babies.
They are
How long do lobsters live? Lobsters live a long time.
Yes, but these ones are babies.
They must be.
live as long as I let them?
Basically. They live as long as they can maintain their shells. When their shells get infected and they can't grow anymore, that's when they die.
This time for the worst part of the game.
What, fighting Charlie?
I hate this thing.
This
Charlie?
guy is named Charlie
Why?
because he looks
By
a
whom?
little bit like a butler. And butlers are named Charlie, apparently.
They're literally not. But
I
okay.
I like how every time I've asked why is he Charlie in other streams, people say because he looks like a butler, as though that fully explains it.
It's like Jeeves.
Jeeves! Yeah!
Jarvis.
Jeeves, Jarvis, the one from Bel Air.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
I'm very sorry, you've all been misled. They're all actually Charlie.
No, Charlie is a British orphan name, so...
Also, the
know,
name
so-
of a small child who bit my finger.
Yes.
He did all of it.
Collectively, he bit the nation's finger.
He bit the world's finger and captured our hearts.
Charlie has not only bitten his brother's finger, but the fingers of everyone in the world. He has nibbled his way into our hearts and minds.
I need to fully charge before. Oh, come on! I hate this boss fight.
Why are you moving around so much? Just
Because if you don't move around, he lightning bolts you.
Yeah, but I mean, you can sort of tell when it's coming. But by moving around so much, you're making it harder to...
It also freezes him, and he doesn't become vulnerable if he's throwing lightning bolts at you. So, yes, moving around is the correct move.
Who's running the game?
I do need to
Mike's
do a
running
better
the game.
job.
Okay, I will stop standing up for you then. Matt has put in chat that umain.edu says that lobsters can live to be over 100, to which I say correct. What stops them is when they get sick.
What stops them is when I shoot them with a plasma beam.
Basically, they get like shell rot or some kind of other thing, and they either suffocate themselves in their shell because it won't grow anymore, or
God, I hate this boss.
they get sick. If I were the runner, I would simply shoot the circle, says Matt.
Ugh. Don't show it then.
Yeah, it lasts for like 15 frames on the last one. That's why it sucks.
Yeah. Eventually it'll have pity on me. Like then.
Wow.
Wait, so is this Charlie?
Yeah,
The
that's Charlie.
guy on the wall?
Yeah.
But he doesn't look like he's a samurai.
Yeah, he doesn't look like Charlie.
He doesn't
at
look
all.
like a butler.
He's holding a little circle and that looks like a tray that he's bringing you a thing on. Look,
The people you've talked to are unimaginative.
the people I've talked to have played this game thousands of times.
I think that they just
It's,
called him Charlie when they were kids and they don't want to admit it. And they've just rationalized.
I got
He
my
is
fully powered
so
fully.
clearly a samurai. A Samus samurai. Samurai.
Samus Rai.
Yes. A lot of things go awry when Samus is here.
Why did
That's
you get
true.
screwed then?
Why
Because
did I
he
get...
didn't want to.
Oh, because it's too far out of the way.
But it's cool.
It is cool. but we can't always have cool things. Sometimes you're on a budget, and you can't buy the new cool Lord of the Rings clothes from Hot Topic. Sometimes.
Are they selling Lord of the Rings clothes in Hot Topic?
Yes.
Man.
No, they're cool. I'll show them to you later. Like they're
Hot
they're
Topic.
women's clothes, but like there's a waistcoat kind of shirt that looks like a cool Hobbit shirt. There's a really cool like elven cloak that they're doing. There's a fun like Legolas sweatshirt. They're very good.
Excellent. I've been playing, or I had been playing, a lot of Zero Mission Randomizers. Doing this room without the gravity suit, kind of a pain. Or at least without space jump.
Matt has said he's an old bird truther, and I don't understand. I would like him to expound upon that in chat, please.
So, Old Bird is the name of the Chozo.
Our dad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your
One
Chozo
of?
dad, basically,
Yeah.
but it's only canon to the comics, and depending on who you ask, the comics aren't canon.
Oh,
So I will let
I'm pretty
Matt
sure the
expound.
whole marathon is old bird truthers. Am I incorrect?
I'll let Matt expound on whether he believes that. Does being a truther mean that you think he's canon, or that you don't think he's canon?
Oh, I think Matt might be confused. The guy in the cutscene wasn't Charlie. The guy on the wall was Charlie.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. The guy in the cutscene
No one
would be an old
No
bird.
one's calling Old Bird Charlie.
Yeah. And no one's saying the hieroglyphic was old bird. We're saying that the guy in the cutscene who brought you to the hieroglyphic was old bird.
Right.
Yeah.
Although, spoilers for the end cutscene of the game, there's a mini Samus drawn hieroglyphic that is Old Bird.
Maybe the guy in the wall was young bird, he says. They're like rappers.
Thank you, Space
Young
Pirate.
Bird. Check out his SoundCloud.
Donate now to add old bird's canon status to the sledge.
How do we order that from a pizzeria?
Chicken.
Like,
Marinated chicken.
I'd like to add the metaphysical concept of canon.
I'd like you to add the feeling of a loving father to this pizza, please. They'd be like, honey, are you okay?
You don't want to go back.
I'm
to the
just-
Special
pizza
order, make
Yeah.
my dad love me.
It's like
That's
here.
missiles. Missile.
Yeah, I know it's missiles. Connor, believe it or not, played this game a couple times.
You sure?
This isn't your blind run?
You sure?
How many times do you think I've played this game?
Less than me?
72?
Congratulations.
I was gonna say 74.
Ugh, that's because we're tuned in, me and Connor.
Well, the thing is, anytime somebody asks me to give a number for something, I always get that clip from SpongeBob in my head. 74. That's
There's a-
where I just jump to.
There's a lot of number-based
He
SpongeBob
was number one!
clips, like 24 and 25.
20.
Yeah, but that's a call and response. I don't know why 74 is the one that stuck with me. Honestly, I don't have a good reason.
I don't remember
Just
the
like
context
why
of
he's named
74.
Charlie.
I don't either.
Let me just Google SpongeBob 74.
Could you shoot this pizza out of a cannon?
Yes. You remember that one scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I want that for my pizza.
Give it up for day 15. Yep, that one shows up on
Oh,
Twitter all
I
the
think
time.
it was his gold stars.
How many gold stars he has? So that's even from the same episode that they say 24 and 25.
Just like everyone else, no matter how many stars I have. 74.
There you go.
It's very good. I have been quoting, which one of you guys ate my lollipop? Only I've been fancifulling it up because I know that canonically he does not say, the word for, a child who is of a different lady. But in my mind, he says to these cops, which one of you bees ate my lollipop? Give it up for day 15! Was that in the Conch episode?
No, it was when Mr. Krabs wants to keep the Krusty Krab open 24 hours.
Oh yeah, and you're like ringing the bell. Day 15. Give it up for day 15.
Okay, I will safety save here because I'm a little.
Which one of you bees?
They're back for all the honey.
Which one of you mustards ate my lollipop?
I apologize for my feet. Actually, you know what? I don't apologize for my feet.
Every now and again, I've been having my feet out, and I'm like, I'm not giving the internet free lady feet. I'm putting these back under my skirt.
You can have ugly, hairy man feet.
Wiki Feet is feasting today.
They really are. If it wasn't so warm down here, we'd keep our socks on.
I forgot.
I didn't bring any socks.
By the way,
what? Do you not wear socks in your shoes?
No, I just have flip
there's a power bomb block
okay.
here. It's supposed to force you to go get power bombs.
Wiki
Nah.
Feet entry unlocked. Wiki Feet e-butt unlocked.
We are not offering e-butt. I have to draw the line somewhere. And it's at the butt.
Singles in your area, says Buttspot.
They had to create contingencies to allow for low percent runs because it's like one of the things that you can do. Like 15%, and that requires you to not get.
I think the lowest is now 9%.
What? But like the lowest supported by the game. I mean,
Yeah. Oh.
the one that gives you a unique ending, which is 15%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's kind of cute.
And I think that at the time they probably thought this is the absolute fewest number of items like you need to get through the game, and then people found out, nah, that's not it.
Yeah. I think I need to hit with one more super missile. I'm like, oh, I got one more super missile.
That's it.
That's all. That's all I was
hit
going
him
to
so
say.
hard he became copper.
Yes.
Or brass. This is brass.
He became a brass instrument.
Sax.
Saxophone's not a brass instrument, despite
They're-
being made of
They're
brass.
a woodwind, technically.
Fun fact.
up.
When I was in college and we were in the jazz group, at one point I did get to do a tuba solo on my mouth.
Where else would you do a tuba solo?
On a tuba.
Eh.
But I don't play the tuba. So we did the monkey song from Mowgli's book.
The Mowgli book.
The Jungle Book?
That's what it is.
You know the monkey
book.
song from Mowgli's book?
I'm the king of the swing.
I want to be like, is it literally just called I Want to Be Like
Jungle
You?
I
VIP.
think it's I Want to Be Like You.
So we did that, and there was just a section which was just like, do a saxophone solo. So we did auditions for who could do the funniest horn sound with their mouth. And with my I got in there. It was great. Oh, he's coming.
Oh,
Oh Lord,
Lordy.
he coming.
Nah, he leaving. Bye-bye.
Oh Lord, he missed me.
All right.
Aw, you missed it.
We're going to try for the swag escape.
The swag escape.
I appreciate the work in chat that we are doing to trying to get Buttspot to say hot singles in your area.
Singles in your butt.
Hot butts in your area.
All right. We're doing a abbreviated version, or not an abbreviated version, an extended version of the swag escape because I can never get the spacing right. Ah, shoot!
Nope. No swag escape for you.
I lost it because I was worried about getting hit by that guy.
No swag for you.
I need to just give up on using the D-pad. I'm better with the control stick.
Yeah.
But everyone makes fun of me for using the control stick. Also, it has flick back, which sucks.
Not if you have tight controlled motions.
Do I look like a man who has tight controlled motions? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Do I
I
look
just
like I
wanted a
know
picture of
what
a
a
goddamn-
JPEG is?
I just want a picture of a gosh.
Dang.
Hot
dog. Hot
dog.
dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
I've never heard that remix.
Ah.
All I know is the one,
Huh?
the one where it actually just becomes more artifacted.
That
I
one's
just
also
want
good.
to.
Oh,
they were
then
done.
the butts.
That's in Marauder Shields.
What time is it?
It is 4:22.
Hour 10? Hour and 10 is fine. That's not hitting any speedrun leaderboards, but that's fine for our event.
Yep.
Zoom.
What time was Prime 2's projected to start? 4:30?
I don't know. I don't have a schedule in front of me.
Oh, I do. That's right.
Dingus.
4:45, in fact. So yeah.
Oh,
you came
I have
in-
time to kill?
You have like 7 minutes.
I have a funny little thing then.
We're not going to take 15 minutes.
To
Shut up.
continue on the Meredith anecdotes of I saw a video on the internet and it was funny.
I want to hear about the funny video on the internet.
There was a TikTok that I had seen, which is just like someone introducing a friend, and they're like, "Oh yeah, and he. Wait, what pronouns do you use? Oh, any are fine. Okay, so Bingus." This is very.
Bingus is now a pronoun.
Bingus. Are you familiar with the Sphinx cat, Bingus?
I know Bingus.
I know Biggs the cat.
Are you familiar with Sugnib?
No.
Bingus backwards, it's his sister who apparently became evil. There's a video that is just Sugnib, parenthetical, Bingus' sister, before becoming evil. I love Bingus and Sugnib.
Are you sure it's supposed to... Yeah, I guess it is at 4:45. Alright, I mean, I'll go collect some more expansions and stuff until about 4:35. Who's... Hey, Matt, when do you want to start playing your game? 4:45 or a little bit earlier?
Just play some Prime 2 multiplayer.
Let's watch SpongeBob.
Let me stretch. Unless you really want to.
I mean, I technically have 6 more minutes to kill, and I don't think we need to take the entire setup block, so...
Let's watch SpongeBob.
I'm not figuring out watching SpongeBob on stream. That will take the time I
I'll
want.
just put my phone in front of the camera and we can watch the episode where they go to school. 74.
Time to get the long beam. We need $30 more, Tylenos.
Go get the screw attack.
I might have enough time to go get the screw attack.
Go get
The problem is that I saved right before the final boss, which
Yeah.
means
you have
it
to-
takes the
you have
longest
to
amount of
leave.
time to leave. Look, there's hieroglyphics of Old Bird.
Old Bird.
Aw. That's
Yay.
our. See, look at our 2 bird dads.
Yeah. Someone's like, what in God's name are you letting Sonic to do to this sacred tableau?
Also, I can't believe I only got to put on 4 shirts. It's only a little bit hot.
It's Night Crew. I mean,
Night Crew.
It was gonna be like very few donations, you know. In-game time 54 minutes, 10 seconds, 37%.
37%. She's looking at us. He's like, who are you
And I
looking
was
at?
Like, why didn't you do more?
Why didn't you do the swag escape?
How could you? It's always bothered me that Super Metroid's victory screen is just inescapable. Your only option is to just shut the game off.
Alright. Let's see if I can get down to the screw attack in enough time. I will go as fast as possible.
I will give you 12 minutes.
12 minutes is probably plenty of time. Wait, I need power bombs if I'm going to escape.
Wait, why?
Because you need to shatter the tube.
in order to get off the ship.
Yeah. My power bombs.
Hey, my brand.
My bread.
Yeah.
I meant to avoid getting caught, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, you have the power.
Bomb.
Go use the restroom.
Acceptable.
Thank you. I appreciate your permission. As a man, I needed it.
Yeah, well, Any objections, lady?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely had enough energy to play this game, and now I would like another nap. Which I think is just going to be my state for the rest of this event.
I'm staying up in the hopes that I will fall asleep and then wake up at like noon, refreshed.
Feeling cool and refreshed. I feel like I've told this story before, but my parents went to Hawaii and did like tubing down like, I don't know, water streams that run through mountains and stuff. And they went at like not exactly winter, but you know, a coldish time. And so the water was quite cold. But they were told, no, you can't say it's cold. Hawaii's main industry is tourism, and if people said the water was cold, then no one would come and, you know, enjoy our water tubing. So you must not say it is cold. You must say it is cool and refreshing, and words such as this. It is brisk. It is, I don't know, cool and refreshing are the two words I think of. So every time someone says cold, I think, no, not cold. Cool and refreshing.
You gonna die?
One day.
But are you
Debatable.
gonna die in the video game Metroid Zero Mission within the next 2 minutes? 'Cause it
That's a
kinda-
much
kinda
more
looked like
specific
it.
question.
It kind of looked like it. I don't know, I'm just pointing out a worrying pattern.
No need to worry. We're fine.
If you say so.
How much time do I have?
15 minutes.
5 minutes.
That
I mean, depends on how long you want the break to be, really.
depends on how long the next game runner wants the break to be. Where is the tube? The tube is
Well.
that way.
How long would the next game runner like the break to be?
Are you kidding? Blow up the thing. Thank you. Need like 5 minutes. Okay. How much time does that give me? Oh, calculator of the time. Bye bye, Black Pirate.
Then it gives you about 25 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, you have 25 minutes to kill if Matt only wants a 5
Am
minute
I
break.
actually stuck? No. Okay. Where am I?
Oh
You-
wait, right, no. Prime 2 is supposed to start at 4:45. You're right. So yeah, you have 10 minutes.
Okay.
I thought Prime 2 was starting at 5. I don't know, do we not want all the time we can get for Prime 2? It's a long game.
Then I'll get the screw attack quickly. You're the one that put me up to this.
I did.
Also, can you tell that when I run this game, I'm very used to doing exactly what is needed to beat the game and no more, because I have no idea where I'm going to get to that tube. Also, the stupid electricity beams. Here we go. Now I know where we are. Now we're at the tube.
Two. Break.
I don't think this is enough room to speed boost. No, it is. It's supposed to speed boost from the bottom.
Sleepy streamers in your area. It's more likely than you think.
They want to talk to you about donating to Direct Relief.
They want to sleep on camera and have you pay them to do it so they can make Direct Relief's life easier. With only pennies a day, you too can pay for streamers to sleep on the internet.
You can sponsor a streamer.
For just pennies a day, you can remind a streamer to stretch.
I forgot this was a super missile tank. Thought it was a regular missile tank. Really? Fine.
You know, in 2 hours,
Yeah?
it will have been when I got up for work this morning.
And you're still awake.
Yep, I took about an hour nap in between.
For just 1,000 pennies, you could make me melt as I sleep. I'm not allowed to sleep for a while now.
All my missiles are super missiles because I am super, says Matt. That's right, babe, you are. These mushrooms look like they're in Mononoke.
Where is Screw Attack? Screw Attack is down this way.
Yeah, that's in North.
Try the hedge.
Try a somersault. Wake up! Wake up! Everybody needs a bit of makeup.
I already did that. I already put on a bit of makeup.
Why did you get to the table?
How will you wake up and put on 5 more shirts, huh?
If the donors want me to.
For just pennies a day.
You
can make this man wear up to 10 shirts. Far away from my ship. In the smoke ridden landscape.
Is it here? No. It's not back there.
Okay.
I think it's back here.
Okay. Old bird.
If I go into that Metroid and I find that missile tank, you're gonna hear it. Look, there it is. It's right in North it, right? What I told you.
I don't need to do this puzzle. I have the space jump. I don't need to fight you. I have the space jump. I don't need to save.
I have the space jump.
You got it.
I have pattern recognition. I'm an ape.
Ow! Ow!
Ow. Ow.
Ow!
Ow.
There's the screw attack. How'd I do on time?
You still have 10 minutes.
I had 10 minutes 5 minutes ago.
Well, that's because I
Oh,
said
wait.
15.
No, I'm sorry. You have,
Okay.
yeah, you have 5 minutes. Not bad.
Alright, so I'm going to do the most fun thing to do with the screw attack, which is
Die.
kill everything in this room.
Yeah.
Because they pop like bubbles!
Almost like they designed it that way for you.
Good gameplay design. Alright, that's all we're going to do with Zero Mission. Thank you all for being here. I hope it was fun. Stick around. We're going to take a small setup break and transition over to Matt playing Metroid Prime 2. I'm going to be behind the tech computer, so I will get to chat and make silly jokes.
I'm gonna be here.
I'm gonna be sleeping.
Lucky.
Bye, everyone!
Bye.
We might plan to do an intro, we don't know.
We should probably do an intro and not just eat cheese. Hello, this is Mojo,
This is Gus.
and we're celebrating Metroid Dread by making some,
Metroid Bread.
you're gonna make some pumpkin hollow bread. So we're gonna start with 4 tablespoons of warm water, and we're gonna use that to bloom our yeast. warm milk, 2/3 of a cup, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of brown sugar,
Add
2 sticks of
butter,
2 half sticks of butter, 1 whole stick, 2 eggs.
2 eggy.
Yep.
No shell, just
Yes, no shell.
inside.
And a can of pumpkin puree. So with this, you really can just dump all these ingredients together. It's quite, it's kind of nice like that. Now it's fine if the butter isn't fully incorporated at this point. We're going to start adding a 1/2 cup of flour at a time.
It's done.
It still looks a little sticky. So
Yeah,
let's see.
just put a tiny more flour. Just a pinch of flour.
Let's take a look.
And feel if it's sticky.
So there's what we've got. We're going to give this a little bit of a knead on the countertop, and then we're going to stick it in a greased bowl to rest for an hour.
Yeah, we're just gonna
So,
throw it on flour on the counter
yes.
to knead it.
Yes. The flour you have already thrown on the counter. It's perfect. It didn't kerplop very well. That's because it needs just a little bit more flour.
Yeah.
All right. Now you do that like 2,000 to 5,000 times, and you'll be good to go. No, we use the dough hook to do most of the work.
And we just flop it
And then
and watch it rise.
we'll see you in an hour, my dear. We are back.
This is what it looks
All
like.
right. So we have risen our big old bread ball.
We
and
need more.
We have
flour.
lots of flour on the counter still. Please don't mess with the camera. So we're going to take our bread. We're going to divide this into 2 pieces. You're going to do a 3-strand braid, and I'm going to do a 6-strand braid because direct and relief both have 6 letters in them.
Oh, this one's gonna be a hard one.
This is going to be a harder braid than you did.
Yeah, but it's gonna go.
So this one goes all the way across the top.
And
This
that
one goes all the way across the top, down through the middle,
down
across to the top, up through the middle,
across to the
across
top.
to the bottom, up to the middle, across, up to the middle, across,
This is
up to the middle,
across,
across, up to the middle,
across,
up to the middle,
across,
up to the middle, across.
There we go. Our freshly done boy. Boy, oh
We
boy.
kind of lost the plot at about this point, but
Yeah.
half of it looks really beautiful.
We got bread.
We have Metroid bread, direct relief themed, delicious, beautiful looking. Want to give it a taste? Yeah, now you have to take that bite. Thank you. He's an animal.
Yum.
Keep watching Metroid bread. Keep watching, keep supporting direct relief. Catch you on the flip side. See you next
Next
mission.